currently at Rusununguko Clinic, where they are celebrating the Zanu PF National Culture March and month. And I'm specifically saying the Zanu PF because this is an event of Zanu PF. I've even seen on social media there is no Zimbabwean who is actually promoting this day. If a day is embraced by the people, like in South Africa, if they are commemorating Heritage Day, you see people actually embracing the day in their diversity. They tried to do so in Zanu PF. I saw Mnyaradzi Machacha wearing umkhele and other Zanu PF officials, and also I'll be discussing the outfit of retired General Chiwenga. It's of quite interest, but let me delve into the politics of this event. It's rare to see Chiwenga and Mnangagwa attending a similar event, especially these days. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hloniphani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, guess what, you become the very first one to watch us. So Chiwenga is also in attendance at the so-called Zanu PF National Culture Month celebration. It is attended by all the Zanu PF loot that is supporting 2030 mantra, as well as also retired General Chiwenga. I saw him on a unique outfit. The jacket of his, it resembles some form of Ndebele designs, but not using the Ndebele designs per se, and the wife of retired General Chiwenga obviously putting the Ndebele regalia on that particular function. They have tried shame to give it a resemblance of how it usually is in South Africa, but in South Africa it is not something that is forced, and what they are also trying to sell out in that particular event is the so-called national dress. Let me hear from the viewers of this channel. Do you have a national dress? Will you wish one day to own one? Please, can you answer me on that and justifying the reasons why, especially after this live broadcast, so that I don't disturb you on listening to this fully. So, as much as this is a National Culture Month event, I can attest to you that retired General Chiwenga attending that function, you can see even his face, it doesn't resemble someone who is happy to be where he is. Even if you look at the wife, they are actually not appearing happy and jovial, because this event that they are attending, it is organized by the faction of Mnangagwa. The songs that are sung there, they are promoting 2030, and obviously the crowd that is in attendance, it is caused to actually portray Mnangagwa as the only leader that was actually ordained and anointed to lead Zimbabwe, and to also psychologically wage a warfare against retired General Chiwenga, not to attempt or to think about taking power from Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. He is amongst the men who have said anyone with the ambition to actually disturb 2030 mantra of Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa and dream himself actually becoming a president, that person is demon possessed. So he would be meeting with individuals like Daniel Gawe, who have said we are calling Blessed Geza a dog so that the owner of Blessed Geza comes out. I'm sure Daniel Gawe saying that he was directing that message to an individual like retired General Chiwenga obviously individuals such as Tatenda Mabetera, they are going to organize the women called Women for ED, who would be used to cheer Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa as well as twerk for him and make the largest noise as he appears. So I saw also General Senyate in that event quietly putting on the national jacket. It's called the national jacket because it resembles actually, I think they are still trying, but I mean, this thing they are trying to sell, I have only seen it being worn during Zanu PF activities. I've not seen a Zimbabwean voluntarily wearing that. I mean, I've not seen even shops ordering that dress because it is attractive. It is on the market. You know, I mean, we are seeing flames in Zimbabwe, and at some point you get a sense of why God allowed us to be a part really of this nation with such kind of leaders. Just imagine having a national dress, and that national dress is only worn in Zanu PF events, and the whole political leader actually convening a culture event. A cultural event is not actually convened in normal countries by the head of state. It is done by the chiefs, it is done by the kings. In this case, and you know, because we have got diverse communities. For example, in Matabeleland, we've got more than 16 languages. Just imagine if you are to be a president and force these languages and tribal groups to buy into your dress. No one will actually do so. So it is highly embraced by Zanu PF members, and because also people question, if I'm celebrating this as a culture month, what culture am I celebrating? The culture of brutality, the culture of Zanu PF, the culture of dictatorship? I think these are the questions that comes into people. That is why that dress cannot be bought in shops. It is an idea, in fact, also that came through the bedroom of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. I think I can borrow the words of Blessed Case and say it is an idea that was sexually transmitted into the national affairs of Zimbabwe from the bedroom, cascaded and forced into the throats of the people of Zimbabwe. Definitely, surely, if we are reasoning people, we cannot embrace such mediocre or I mean such a kind of a thing. It's not really supported. I'm telling you the truth. Just do even social media analysis and see who is speaking about this. It's not even a national event. This is a Mnangagwa event. People see that we cannot embrace something that comes from someone's bedroom because maybe that day he enjoyed himself and felt so excited. He was only shown heaven that could be visible to himself, and then he's trying to cascade that to us. Definitely, some people would not embrace such nonsense. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of the liberators, the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Okay,